Hi there, here's a short video clip of one of my cycling routes near the house. Actually, the beauty of this route is that it's 23 kilometers in length, but as the crow flies, I'm never more than 5 kilometers from my house. So this way, if anything happens, I can just foot it home fairly quickly. As you can see, it's just all country riding, a little bit of roll, but nothing too extreme. But it's a great power circuit, and one of my favorites if I just have a few spare minutes of time that I can get in a good strong ride within about 40 minutes, 45 minutes tops. You notice the 29-inch wheels here come in handy. Looks like they're about 72 inches in the shadow. But throughout the majority of the ride, because of the terrain, I'm able to sustain between 30 and, in the climbs, maybe 25 kilometers an hour, between 25 and, let's say, 45 kilometers an hour. In some parts of the course, I'm clearly over 55 kilometers, but those are on some of the small descents. On this video, it may seem fairly boring for the audience to watch, but it's a perfect course for me to get out there and hammer. But out here we have a beautiful view of the Alps normally in the distance, which you can't see from this video. I should have turned the cam to the right. It's not too technical other than the gravel under your tires, so taking the inside line on each bend just to avoid any slippage. And there's some nice wooded sections as well, but like I said, only being 5 kilometers from the house makes it easy if I have a mechanical issue, or if I need to turn back because the kids are calling me. They've had enough of the gaming and they want to hang out with Dad. This is going to be a fairly long video. Now I've got some of the road section, which represents about, I would say, 30%, 35% of the course that I'm riding, which is actually ideal, just to get you settled down a little bit. The only major obstacle out here could be people walking with dogs. Most of the time the dogs are on the line, and of course tractors coming around the bends, so I never ride with music in my ears, just for the avoidance of any unexpected traffic or tractor out there around the corner. For example, on my right, that would be dangerous. Now, unfortunately, the risers here, you can't see them in the video, but you do feel them in the legs. Now we've got a pretty flat stretch here with a slight decline, could be about 1% gradient, so I can usually roll here at speeds of between 45 and 50 kilometers on this section. Then as I come to an end, it's a hard tee onto some pavement, so the gravel under the tires I've got to keep under control. So normally I'm not leaning into the corners at all. I've got to take it very vertical to avoid the slippage on the tires, like here. As you can see, it's a fairly quiet night out here on the road. I know this video is going to run for the better half of 8.5, 9 minutes. Sorry for the extension. But I wanted to show actually some family and friends, in particular my standard route, which I've been riding now about the past 3 years, around 3-4 days a week. May seem monotonous to many, but like I said, the benefit here is that in 45 minutes it's done, and it's a nice alternative to pounding the pavement with my feet running. So this is a late September ride, probably one of the last beautiful evenings that I'll have. Of course, at this temperature when I was out there, it was approximately 20 degrees Celsius, so now to have more than 15 or 16 degrees is going to be a rare thing as the temperatures continue to decline rapidly as we approach the winter months. Now the area I'm riding in is Kemmental, which is in Thurgau. It's basically in the northeastern part of Switzerland. Beautiful area, horse country, effectively. So they're predominantly on these paths, but mainly I see them going up into the foothills. Down into a little village called Dotnacht, very near to where I live. And as you can see, this is basically no man's land. Very few residential homes, but it's a cute little village. Comfortable to live in. Not so far from Constance, so I can get in and the lake. They're about 10 kilometers or roughly 6-7 miles away as the crow flies, so it's very convenient. When I go into Zurich, it does take me the better part of an hour to get into the office each morning. Fortunately, I'm also working from home very often. Thanks for watching this video. Sorry it wasn't anything too exciting like the typical downhill mountain bike.